Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, my fellow Chibits. Today, I am here to bring you a manga chapter review of Toriko. Well, that ending! Komatsu, what the hell? Like, what the hell just happened at the end? Like, Toriko just bit into Bombina's tail at the end of the chapter, and then we see Komatsu, and then Bombina sees his, past lover. So, I don't know how to take that ending. I don't know how to take that ending of this week's chapter of Toriko, because, it just leaves me questioning and wondering, okay, so, Komatsu's there, why? And then you have it to where Bombina's, past lover's also there, so, what the fuck's going on? Now, one thing I have to say, Bombina's balls have literally dropped in this chapter. Yeah, I mean, no pun intended, just his balls literally dropped in this chapter. And so, his balls really are detachable. I really didn't expect that. I personally thought that his balls were going to be, something different. Maybe it was going to be a different way to have pair, but literally you can rip off Bombina's balls, and they fall to the ground. They drop. Yeah. So, quite the interesting ending of this chapter. So, Bombina, as you can see, he has some form of attachment to his past lover. He has this attachment. You can see he's really upset, or he's really happy to see his past lover. You see him tearing up in his eyes, even though he was already tearing up because of the Toriko, I think that's how you say their name. Pretty much, we get to see wild ones, but I'll get into that in just a second. But Bombina, he's tearing up at the end of this chapter, so I think majority of us can understand that this fight between Bombina and the Four Heavenly Kings is pretty much about over, because Bombina's balls have dropped off, and we get to see Komatsu. We also get to see Bombina's past lover. Just the ending makes us assume that this fight is now on hold or done for now. Now, moving on to the other aspects of the chapter, about 80% of this chapter is fighting. That's what this chapter is. You get to see Bombina's feats in this chapter, some of his crazy feats, and it's very obvious he would be this strong compared to the Four Heavenly Kings because of just the different ways we've been introduced to his abilities. Coco shoots poison shots at Bombina in this chapter, and Bombina dodges these shots that goes after him faster than the speed of light. These shots that were shot at Bombina were almost at the speed of light, and Bombina dodged them with ease. He dodged them with ease like it was nothing. He was like this. He dodged multiple like it was nothing. And so, Bombina dodged something that fast, so he could go even faster. Damn! And then you have it to where Bombina tanks a freaking voice cannon, a 240 trillion voice cannon, right? He just tanks that shit and it doesn't even affect him. And on top of that, he beats the shit out of Toriko. Toriko, oh my god, he got wrecked. Along top with Sunny's hairball thing that, has been closing them in, it just got destroyed with Bombina yelling. Yo, they're nowhere near Bombina's level. Man, they can't stand up to Bombina. It's so obvious they could. They were children in his hands. That's what they were. Look at the chapter. Look how it was done. The Four Heavenly Kings were defenseless ants compared to Bombina. Toriko bit Bombina's tail, but still, they're defenseless ants compared to him. Because, look how he just wrecked all four of them like they were nothing. And, he's standing in the middle of wild Toriko. So, what the fuck? No! Not fighting him. You're not fighting him. So, those wild plants, okay? We get to see wild ones, and as we heard from Kako a while back, those wild ones are a lot more potent. They're really potent in the wild, and it's, as we know, the one we got introduced to was a mix of crossbreeding to where it wasn't as potent as it could possibly be. And so with these big giant ass wild ones all there around there, spitting out this pollen and shit, Toriko and them are not good at all. They're using Imbu to negate some of the damage of the pollen, but for the majority of it, it's not a good situation for them at all. It isn't. Along on top of this with Bombina there too, not good. Speaking of Bombina is also affected by this pollen. And so, is he gonna die? Like, I mean, from what we found out, you know, this pollen is a really, really terrible, terrible plant. It kills everything. And Bombina, I highly doubt, could even survive something like that. I mean, even with his crazy feats of strength, he's still an animal. He's still a beast. He could still be killed by other things, especially something like that. And so, I wonder, is he gonna die to this? Like, will Bombina possibly die? Because he is, affected. Like, you see him crying with the tears, before he sees his, past lover. He's crying because of the pollen. So, yeah, a lot we can take from this chapter of Toriko. Very hype chapter. I like the ending. I like the chapter. The artwork was really good. The fighting was very hype. And not much more I could really hope for when it comes to a Toriko chapter. That's just, I love it. I fucking love it. It's becoming funner and funner by the week to read. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.